Right. Namo Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya. Shorthand dictation, 80 words per minute, 7 minutes speed. 7 minutes speed. Seven minutes speed, 80 words per minute. AP, July 1998. 15th speed, National Shorthand School Book, Vizag. Now be ready to write it. Now 30 seconds. వర్డ్స్ తేలిగ్గానే ఉన్నాయి, చక్కగా రాయడానికి ప్రయత్నం చేయండి. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Now write down. One of the most important problems that is engaging the attention of many of our rulers for the last few years is that of the child labor. It is a well-known fact that children of this country are engaged in various industries right from a very tender age. Sometimes they may have been engaged in works which are dangerous, putting their lives at risk. A study has been conducted into the circumstances leading to such child labor and the remedial measures to be adopted for their welfare. It makes an interesting reading. One of the reasons for the increasing child labor is the poor economic conditions of a section of people. In the first place, our country has been dependent on agriculture, which gives the vital necessities both for human consumption and raw material to many industries. And prior to the Industrial Revolution and the invention of modern machines and tools, a large number of workers were employed for the various operations on land. With the result, there were employment opportunities for those who did not know even reading and writing, as education was the privilege of only a few people. Belonging to weaker sections turned their attentions to agriculture as the only source of revenue. Further, the people of the ages were not interested in containing the population growth. I think that all this led to increase in population and over-dependence on land for employment. But with diminishing returns in agriculture, there is exodus of population to industry. However, the industry was not in a position to absorb the excess supply of labor, and thus the people ultimately had to settle for work in petty jobs. Their children, in view of the poor standard of living were driven to work in adverse conditions only to be of some help to their parents. This absolute poverty of the masses did not enable the children to complete even secondary education. The situation did not improve even after attaining independence. Faced with the burden of restructuring the economy of the country after the struggle for independence, the planners of the country gave importance to agriculture and primary industries in the first 2 5-year plans. The social responsibility of improving the standard of living of these oppressed classes did not receive the attention which it should have. It is during the present decade that international agencies imposed such conditions on member nations. Dear sir, we are in receipt of your letter of 3rd instant, and we regret very much to hear of the inconvenience caused to you by the mistake of one of our men in the stores. We are extremely sorry for the same, and we herewith offer our explanation. The goods which were in fact intended for another customer were set together with yours. The person in charge of dispatch, who is not aware of the same, ordered for packing all the goods other than yours and dispatched them by passenger train, while at the same time keeping your goods as they were. The mistake was identified the next day and immediately brought to our notice, by which time it was too late. We are anticipating your response in this regard, and as soon as we receive a communication from you, we intend to send your goods carefully packed. We extend our apologies for the mistake of our staff. Yours faithfully. That's all. That is the speed of 80 words per minute, exact 80 words per minute. Now write down in English. Om Namah Shivaya. Namo Namaha.